God, it's hot as hell. So I'm gonna be getting into my Bela Dimitrescu costume, and I'm not gonna start in the costume, hence the fucking muscle shirt, because it is like 30 something degrees in my room. So what I'm gonna do is do my makeup in shorts and a tank top, and then once my makeup's done, then I'll start putting like the dress and the accessories and everything on. The dress I'll obviously be doing with a BRB screen on. I'll keep my audio going, so you'll still be able to hear me talking. But I'm just gonna there'll be a little fancy picture up, so you don't see me like changing on camera. Cause like bottoms don't matter so much. The dress covers all of that, but the top is gonna be a whole situation. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm remembering now that I haven't got my fucking makeup sponge wet yet, so I'll have to do that. But so I guess I'll start with foundation. I've never done my makeup like on stream before, and also, yeah, no TOS violations before I even hit affiliate. Which technically today is gonna be my last stream before I hit affiliate, because I've got all of the other things ticked off except for just the number of days streamed. This ain't that kind of stream. Yeah, I used to do that kind of streaming. I found it very difficult to do that kind of stuff and pay attention to a chat at the same time. This is a little bit easier. Just, there's certain things that I prefer doing one-on-one, if that makes sense. Or at least in person. But yeah, so I gotta go make this wet, and then the sink's right there, so I'm not even gonna BRB. You'll just get to see my bathroom for 3 seconds. So that's what's in that door. It's the bathroom. Also, if you are a person who wears makeup or wants to wear makeup, I don't do things the way that people are supposed to. I just do it my easy way of doing it because I'm lazy. And I learned how to do makeup while I was extremely disabled, so I'm like, I take a lot of shortcuts. For example, I don't put on primer, I don't put on concealer, I just put my foundation directly on my face because I cannot be arsed to do a million layers of shit on my face. I am lazy. This is definitely not how you're supposed to do this, but I don't care. I've never once in my entire life put makeup on correctly. Do it my way. Yeah. Honestly, my way is so much fucking faster, too. And it looks just fine on camera. Like, you can't... 90% of the time, people do this stuff so that they look good in person, but I only really wear face makeup if I'm on camera, and you can do a lot in post. Like, I don't need to, like, conceal my acne that much. Like, if I have, like, one zit or whatever, I don't really bother putting a whole bunch of concealer and foundation on it, because it makes it look kind of crusty. I just leave it, and it's easier to edit out afterwards. And then, like, in person, like, I really just wear eye makeup. Maybe lipstick, but even then, like, not so much. I just, like, I'm gonna put foundation in my mouth, just because I'm gonna cover that in red in a minute, and then I'll make it stay better. But normally I don't even do this. I am the laziest person with makeup. So, has anybody here played or watched through someone play Resident Evil Village at all? Because I will probably discuss at least spoilers for the castle section, just because haven't put on face makeup on in ages. Yeah. I 90% of the time, I mean, these days, if I'm outside, I'm wearing, like, a mask, so it's not even important. Like, I don't wear lipstick, like, at all anymore, because who the fuck's gonna see it? Okay, what do I need my Halloween stuff. Probably the liquid lipstick that looks like blood. You have It's really awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that the castle part is, like, so short. I would have loved for it to have been longer. But, like, I also understand that, like, you know, it's just one thing. And people got hyped because of the trailer, not necessarily... Like, that wasn't necessarily the plan to start with. Where's my thingy? I'll use that to pack on black. Weird sponge. I think that's everything I need. From there. Highlight. Trying to decide what shit I need. You wore lipstick for the first time in 9 months for a virtual Zoom party. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Like, God. Like, I don't wear clothes unless I'm in, like, a Zoom meeting or, like, have to go to the pharmacy. Like, I leave the house incredibly rarely. Okay, what color do I want? I guess I can start with eyebrows. What color do I want her eyebrows to be? I want brown. Let me pull up a reference real quick. That might be handy. Nope, that's not the one with the reference in it. That's the one. Okay. Her eyebrows are really dark. They're really dark. Are they brown or are they kind of like a reddy brown? Okay, I can do that. Okay, well, I'll do the dark brown to start. Oh, I guess if I'm leaning forward to, like, my vanity mirror, you won't be able to see anything, so I'll just do it here. I also definitely don't do my eyebrows correctly. But that is fine. Like, I see, like, how-tos of people doing their eyebrows, and it's just, like... They fucking, like, pencil them out and use, like, gel and stuff in them, and I'm just like, I will just take a brush and put eyeshadow on my eyebrows, because it's literally so much easier. And it looks so much more natural. Also, like, I'd really love one day to just do, like, a quick and dirty, like, mask goth makeup tutorial, just because there's so many, like, tutorials for, like, goth makeup, but they're all, like, so fucking complicated and take, like, 2 hours, and, like, literally you can look goth in about 3 seconds. You just have to have a lot of black eyeshadow, and it is not actually that hard. Gotta take what works for us when it comes to makeup. It's not one thing. Yeah, like, I have, like, deep set, very hooded eyes. Like, a lot of this stuff does not work for me anyway. Like, a lot of the, like, eyeliner stuff with the big cat wings, it's like, oh, you start here and go this way. I'm like, if I start and go that way, I'm just gonna drag my, like, eye bags into my face. And that is not handy at all. I do not like doing my eyeliner that way. I always go the other way. Okay, let's see if that looks like an eyebrow. Is it even remotely even? Okay, I'm gonna go right in the middle. But, like, I don't know, who needs eyeliner when you can just, like, take a really hard brush with some black eyeshadow and just shove it in there? Like, if you're not going to be out for very long or you don't sweat much, you really do not need that much. But yeah, the Dimitrescu castle was so much fucking fun. It was so good. And, like, the girls all look like me, so I feel seen. Like, legitimately, like, I bought, like, a cosplay, but most of their outfit, like, I kind of already have the stuff. Kind of, like, in my collection already. Just not close enough for it to be a closet cosplay, but, like, half my cosplays end up just being shit I already have. Okay, where's my little get the color off my brush thing? But, like, yeah, like, I did, what was it? Anju from Chibi Vampire, I did as a closet cosplay. Like, I don't know. My stuff for Yuri, other than the wig, I mostly owned all of that already. So that was easy enough. Done my eyebrows. Okay. What am I gonna do for her eyes, though, is the question. Because she's kind of just got a bit of eyeshadow on the top, and then just like a huge, okay. I could do that. That's not that hard. Here, I'm gonna put this in its own window. And then just make this really tiny so I can look at that and chat at the same time. There we go. Kind of make things your own? Yeah. Yeah, I just want to get, like, as close to the reference photo as possible. But, yeah, I'm never going to look exactly like a character in a game, because, like, their bone structure is not the shape of real people's... Wait, before I do that, I should put the eyeshadow primer on. Where did my sponge go? Where did I put that? There it is. Wait. You're definitely not supposed to do this way, but also I don't care. The thing I love about the makeup these girls already has is that it's, because it's mostly 30s inspired, they pretty much just don't do false lashes. I hate false lashes. I hate wearing them so much. I almost never do. Unless, like, a character desperately needs them, I just don't. I hate them. I want to switch to the magnet ones at some point, because those look so much easier than finagling glue on my face. Okay. Is that better? That's better. It's barely better, but it's better. I'm just getting fucking... My computer now is just covered in... See Lady Dimitrescu in the title and you click watch? Thank you. Hi, D. How's it going? So you had a couple days off. I hope those treated you well. Pretty good? Hell yeah. Okay. You had one day off, but you needed it? Yeah. Yeah, you seemed like you needed it. You have 3 more after today? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Days off are the best. I try and... Because I'm self-employed, I try and, like, make sure I give myself days off, because I had a real problem with burnout because I kept not doing that. Where I would just be like, nah, I can just do... I don't have anything that day. I can do a shoot that day. Oh, I can see a client that day. That's fine. No, I can't do that, actually. I will just pass the fuck out at some point. Thirsty queer squad? Yeah. And mental health day? Yeah. I'm pretty lucky in that, like, I don't really push myself, like, if I'm actually sick. It's just I tend to, like, until it becomes a severe problem, because my, like, tolerance for pain and discomfort is so high that I don't realize I need the break until it's, like, critical. So I try really, really hard to, like, prep myself for, like, just, like, schedule in time off and be like, no, I'm not doing anything that day. That day is fully booked with napping. That's what that day is. It's a nap day. And I can't book anything else that day because it's a nap day. So, because if I don't do that, I will literally just book up every fucking moment of my life with other shit. Okay. Hopefully this is light enough. But yeah, 2019, I was just in, like, constant burnout. I didn't do fucking anything except work, and I was so tired all the time. Doesn't help that I had some shitty fucking coworkers at the time, for the admin job I do, that just kind of, like, decided to up and quit without giving us 2 weeks notice, which, 2 weeks notice if you work for, like, a big corporation, like, fuck them. They just fuck them. In 2 weeks they'll notice you're not there. But, like, if you work at a business where there's 4 employees, all of whom are very mentally ill and burnt out, and 2 of them decide to coordinate quitting as a fuck you to the boss, who is, A, mentally ill, and the fuck you was over something completely irrelevant. And secondly, you're leaving the third person there completely in the lurch. And, like, they decided to leave when they knew I was on break, so I ended up having to work while I was, like, up north at, like, a bachelorette party. I had to, like, focus on work when I should have just been, like, on the beach not doing anything. And it pissed me off so badly. Ew, what the fuck? Yeah. And they quit over, like, the first girl quit because she wanted to be paid more than me because she has more experience being a crisis counselor, when that's A, not the job, and B, I've been doing this admin job for years. Literally 2 or 3 years before she was hired, I was already doing this job, and she wanted to be paid more than me. And we refused to do that because that's not fair. And then they rage quit. And then the second person quit because they wanted me and my boss, who are the, like, head administrators, to do advertising consultation specifically for, like, racialized workers at our job, which I don't know if you can tell. D, you probably can tell. I'm not qualified to do that. Also, I couldn't even give, like, good tips in general because I'm disabled and non-binary, my niche, and I'm goth and tattooed, my niche is very specific. I don't even really understand how the mainstream industry works anyway, because I just don't do any of, like, I don't advertise. I couldn't tell you where to advertise. I don't advertise. Like, all the mainstream places are looking for, like, girl next door, like, blonde bombshells, and I am not that. I'm, like, heavily tattooed. And I just don't do well. I'm smart enough to not try and give POCs advice. Yeah. Hi, Kai! Which is not common. Yeah, well, what we ended up doing is, like, we hired a girl who used to work with us, who went fully independent, who is black, to give us, like, training on how to be more sensitive and how to, like, connect girls with, like, the resources that they need. But, like, specifically that one girl who was asking us to do advertising for black girls was doing it because she's black, which is fine. But, like, we specifically, like, wanted her to be on the admin team so that the admin team wouldn't be all white. But, like, she wanted to be, like, she wanted us giving, like, specific advertising advice to black girls with, like, her input, but then she also wanted us to, like, there was, like, a whole bunch of shit she wanted us to do that is, like, blatantly illegal, and it's, like, I mean, me and my boss are both trans, and we don't do that for the trans workers anyway. Like, the entire point is you're independent. You advertise for yourself. We give you a space, like a safe space to work out of. We don't advertise for you. And, like, the reason we do that is because if you're advertising for yourself, then you're not pressured into using, like, traditional, like, shitty terms that are common. Like, if you want to use them, you can. Because, I mean, whatever. I'm not going to tell someone they can't advertise under slurs in order to, like, make their rent. Because it's giving it a twist? Yeah, a little bit. But just, it's so frustrating when people are like, oh, well, you have to do all of this social justice stuff that, like, you're not qualified to do. You don't know how to do. But we want you to pay all this money to do this thing that you legally can't even do anyway. Just go away. Like, you want to have a... Like, there is already, like, a group for, like, workers of color and stuff. But also, like, that same girl was extremely transphobic, so I just don't care. She supported trans women, but if you were non-binary or trans-mask, she said you were choosing, so it's not real oppression. And I'm like, okay, lady. She also tried to tell me Satanism isn't a real religion, which was super great. I super appreciated that. That's exactly what I want to hear from a Christian. Is that my religion isn't real. Yeah. And she had the audacity. She was at a party and tried to tell my partner, oh, there's no hard feelings with the Zura. Like, I quit because of the boss. And it's like, you might not have hard feelings to me, but the last conversation we had before you quit and left me in the lurch was you, like, legitimately telling me that I have no right to tell you to, like... Because she kept saying, like, oh, all men are trash, which... I look like this. Trust me, I fucking get it. But I literally just said, like, hey, could you not say that around trans-mask people? Or at least, like, be more conscientious about how you use that phrase. And she was like... Because I was like, it is really harmful to trans-masculine people, and also, like... There are men for whom, like, being like, oh, I love drinking men's tears. Like, a white woman saying that about a black man is probably not great. And she was just like, oh, well, you choose to be a man. Black men don't choose to be black. It's not the same. I'm like, well, but one of my examples was also disabled men. And, like, the entire point was just don't say all men are trash to men who are marginalized in ways that you are not. That's literally was just my point. So maybe don't. Yeah, and then it ended up in a whole conversation about how, like, trans men don't face oppression and, like, trans women do. And I'm like, trans misogyny is very real, but trans misandry is also a thing. And then it ended up going into this whole conversation about how because Anton LaVey is not, like, an atheist and kind of shitty that my entire religion isn't real. And it's like, first of all, I'm not that kind of Satanist. Second of all, shut up, lady. But yeah, that was kind of the beginning of the end of me, like, going into social justice spaces that weren't, like, explicitly for me, because they're just exhausting. Yeah. And it's really funny because the only reason that girl got into sex work is because they thought it was cool. Like, knows me before sex work, thought it was cool that I was doing it, and, like, had me do a consultation to, like, explain everything to them, like, how to advertise and all that stuff, and, like, I mean, she's not so much of an asshole that she didn't pay me, to do a consultation. I think she, like, bought me some food. But, like, you're only in the industry because I got you into it. Like, I gave you, like, advice, safety advice. I got you an interview with my boss so you could work out of our space. I vouched for you, and then you were shitty. Like, okay. Like, maybe don't. I'll fight? Yeah. That's kind of how I felt. I'm like, you suck. Be better. Learn how to not be an asshole. Like, it's really not that hard. This is not challenging work. Okay, so Bella's makeup seems to be mostly, like, reddy browns until you get, like, in the bottom. So I have this, like, I don't know if you can see. So this is the palette I'm working with. This is from... I didn't know Kat Von D sucked until I got this palette. So I don't buy Kat Von D anymore. Not that she even is involved in the KVD brand anymore. But this is... I'm just using what I have. So, like, I'm using mostly, like, this section in here, and then I'll probably add some black and white in there. She doesn't own it anymore anyways, which is good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, but I bought this, like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years ago, when she still was. But I mostly buy from, like, small independent brands now. Like, my foundation is from Witchcraft, which is a small brand from the UK. It's all vegan. I buy, NYX stuff just because they have the only eyeliner that doesn't fucking leave my eyes in 3 seconds. But I try and buy, like, vegan makeup. Because while I can't be vegan in the stomach sense, because my stomach does not do the thing, I can, avoid stuff, that isn't related to my stomach. You know what I mean? Like, I might have gastroparesis, but, you know, I don't need animal testing for my makeup. I don't need to support that shit on my eyes, so. Hopefully this works. I'm also gonna put that album on repeat. I forgot to do that. Busy afternoon at the radio station, Salt? This comes way down. Two cities newscasts at once. That's a lot. That's probably too far down, but whatever. Okay. Let's get that brown in there. You'll get him back in August? Okay. Well, thank you for coming, Dusty. It was nice to see you. You're leaving work. Hopefully you had a good day at work and you get home safe and have a good night and good dinner. I don't know where you're at, but hopefully you're not melting, because I am currently melting. I'm melting so badly. You're fighting back against work not paying you enough by playing Binding of Isaac on the clock? Hell yeah, always. Always. Especially when you work for, like, big companies. Like, I always shit on the clock. I always go to the bathroom. I always, like, anything I have to do, I do after I clock in. No matter how much they yell at me, because I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. You're paying me minimum wage. You can eat my dick. Okay. I think I might actually, real quick, I got some red. Maybe I'll add some red in here. Re-grab my palette so I have a mirror. Hit your numbers for the day in a few hours and then just chill for the rest. Yeah. Boss makes $1 while you make a dime. That's why you poop on company time. Yeah, absolutely. There were jobs I had where I legitimately just stole stuff. And my managers would look the other way. Because I worked food service and they didn't pay me enough to eat. So I would just quality test more than I was supposed to. Because if you don't pay me enough to eat, fuck you. Is kind of how I feel about it. It is unacceptable for your employees not to be able to afford to eat food, especially when they make food for a living. So my bosses were always just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I just won't look at you while you do that. Which is why we stand a good manager. Like, it makes all the difference in the world to have, like, the companies that charge you for staff meals. Oh my god. There were times, like, I legitimately go into work, and then the power would go out just before I clock out, or I clock in, and they'd still expect me to help, like, clean stuff and stay just in case the power came back on, and it never did. So I wouldn't be paid for being there. It always pissed me the fuck off, because they should be paying me. Which is why, like, the minute I have another option, I immediately quit, because fuck them. Fuck them so hard. Okay. And this is why I don't work regular jobs anymore. And, like, my mom, when I first got all my tattoos, she's like, oh, what about your future career? And I'm like, valid, but also, what future career? I'm trans and disabled. I really... And autistic. That's not a thing that's happening. So she kind of got used to the idea pretty quickly. And it's like, now that I have them, it's not like I can take them off either. Okay, that looks good. You really like your job, you're just underpaid. So you give them out of the effort that they pay you for. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there have been jobs, like, I've really liked. But again, like, if you're not paying me for 100% of my worth, I'm not giving you 100% effort. Like, I was always very strict of, like, when my shift ends, I'm leaving. I'm not, like, you said my shift ended at 10:30. I'm leaving at 10:30 on the dot. I don't care if you give me extra work or, like, you've done something that fucks it up so like, there's more shit to be done or more cleaning to do. Or, like, oh, you know, we're not done closing. It's like, okay, but my shift's over. I'm leaving. I'm not staying until fucking midnight cleaning stuff because fucking head office decided to experiment on my machine and made a huge mess. Like, I'll clean as much of it as I can by 10:30, and as soon as it hits 10:30, I'm leaving. That's it. You're paid $20,000 less than you should be for this kind of job, so they get way less effort. Yeah. Like, I can't necessarily do a general strike as a minimum wage worker back when I did it, but, like, I absolutely would have given it my best effort. Oh my god, this is very warm from my laptop battery. Oh dear god. It is running warm. Okay, let's contour a little bit. I'll go back to the eyes, because I just want to do this now. Oh, this actually looks better in the big mirror. I don't know what I'm doing. You're definitely underpaid for your job, which is wild because it's still your best paycheck. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm probably underpaid for my admin job, but my boss is still pretty dope. And I'm paid what I'm paid because we get the money to pay me from the girls at work, and we don't want to take more from them than we absolutely have to. So I'm like, I'm paid as much as we can pay me, but because I work for, again, like a small business, like legitimately we have 3 employees that do the admin stuff. So there's only so much we can do. So I'm a way more tolerant about it than otherwise. And she's still, like, she's helped pay for the fucking air conditioner my partner's installing right now, so. And, like, my main lighting kit, not my RGB light, I bought that, which I have here on warm mode, but, my main lighting kit she got for me, like, she's always, like, taking care of me, so, like, I will not complain about her ever. She's fantastic. But, like, I definitely get paid less than, like, a salesperson or an admin person would, given, like, how much I do. Well, whatever. It's fine. I keep forgetting I don't really need to highlight because it's going to be covered in blood, but I can highlight my nose. There we go. Make my very not pointy nose look a little bit pointier. Boop. Okay. I'll put that away. Oh, that's so warm. Anything that requires a degree should be able to, you should make enough to pay off your degree, like, within, like, a couple years, and no one's paid that much. Are you shooting Lady D today, or is this just a test run? I'm shooting Bella, so one of the daughters. And yeah, I'm shooting that tonight. I'm shooting it around 8 o'clock. I'm just trying to get this done early so I can do some, TikToks and stuff. And also this shit takes forever, so the earlier I do it, the better. Let's see. What else do I have to do? I have the black to do on my eyes. I guess I can do that now. Yeah, so. Your team lead a newscaster making 36,000 industry average is supposed to be 55 plus. Yeah. Honestly, Saul, you don't make that much more than I do. Which, I mean, on a not pandemic year. Like, a bit more, but not by a huge amount, which is completely fucked up because you have a degree in what you do. And, like, I don't make very much. It's also really funny because, like, I'm in the top, like, 50% on OnlyFans, which just tells me people do not make much on OnlyFans. Because I don't make shit on OnlyFans. And how, like, a $50 tip will bump me up to the top 30, so... My big crayon. My big fun crayon. Your company just took all the retail employees, made you do corp jobs, and we're like, yeah, we're still only going to pay you $17 an hour. Yeah, I hate that. Or, like, they fire someone and they're like, yeah, so you're just going to do all of their duties as well, but we're also not going to pay you more. You're just going to do more work. Okay, you're not going to see this bit, but trust me, you don't want to see it anyway. I'm drawing on the inside of my waterline. So I'm drawing, like, inside my eyes, so you're not missing anything good. There we go. 36K is the best pay you've ever made by an absurd amount, and thanks to years of crisis money management, you're not financially in danger for the first time, but yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, all of this stuff is... I totally know what all of you mean. I've been through a lot of that stuff myself, where it's like, you know, you get everyone's workload, or... You know, you're paid the best you ever have, and it's still, like, way lower than it should be. Like, our entire generation, and like for millennials and probably, you know, Gen Z as well, completely fucked over. I guess I gotta do drippy shit, don't I? Okay. That's mostly in red, and then I'll do black. Okay. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just trying to draw shit on my face, which is fucking always hard. Looks pretty decent. It's the best paying job you ever had? Yeah. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Okay. I think I can go this way. Okay. I've also got to make this darker than I think I do because it's on camera. How does this look on camera? Okay. I probably need to draw these down more. A little bit less. How do you think that looks, guys? For now. Just for the top half. Obviously, I gotta do eyeliner and mascara, but I think it's solid so far. Goth makeup I am good at. I don't need that brush. I don't need this anymore, but I will keep it here just in case. Where's my eyeliner gone? Okay, this you also probably won't be able to see because I gotta get real into my face. But reference photo, where did you go? Okay. Hold this in my whole actual hand, maybe. What fucking tongue is this? Okay, I gotta do this down here. Okay, this should be good. God, my nose. My eyes always get so watery when I do fucking eyeliner. The only time someone attempted to put eyeliner on you, you teared it off instantly? Yeah. Let me see, is that... I've had to have people do like in my waterline, and that shit's always fucking impossible. Or doing like when I do like shoots and things, and people have to do like mascara on me, they end up just handing me the wand so I can do it. I think that's probably good for eyeliner. I just had to like so my eyelashes look a little bit fuller, and just to connect it to the waterline I did. Mascara time. This I don't even really need a mirror too bad because I can see it. Yeah. The good thing is it's a night shoot, so I don't have to try and put fucking contacts in after all this. I don't know, maybe I'll have to when we go to go outside and it's bright as hell. But hopefully I don't have to put my contacts in later. I do know how to put contacts in after so it doesn't mess up all my makeup. That was a trick that took forever to learn. And you're gonna miss my like really shitty mascara face. Just the that's done, that's done. I might need eyeshadow again in a minute. I think we're on to the face now. Okay, I'm gonna go scrub my lips real quick. Skin on my lips. That'll look really weird if I... The pumpkin shirts? Yeah. I got these, they're little bloomers from a company I model for. So they're little pumpkins. They got black lace at the bottom. They're so comfy. They're so comfy. I think they're only like 20 bucks or something too. Or maybe I got a discount because I do model for them. I don't fucking know. Can't remember if I just like ordered them, because sometimes I order stuff and just don't tell her. Okay, lipstick time. I need a mirror for this. Makeup palette, come back. Sit on my laptop. You still can't see me, whatever. You're not going to be able to see me do my lipstick. It's just going to be how it is. Here, maybe I'll turn you this way, and you can see me do it. I'm running low on black lipstick. They're cute? Yeah, thank you. I also don't do this correctly because you're supposed to use lip liner, but I don't. I just put it directly on my face. Okay. This is so almost empty. That's okay. I have another one. Bottom lip with a lip ring is a whole process. Okay, I think that works. See? It's not dry yet, but there we go. Should be good for that. Don't need that anymore. Don't think I need eyeshadow anymore. I might need to touch up the black lipstick at some point, but that point is not now. Okay, so now I need to cover my face in red. Great. I have a little Bruce Halloween stack, so this makes this gore stuff so much easier. So I just... all. I'm making a beard of blood. No worries, D. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Goes down her neck. So for legal reasons, this is definitely still makeup. Twitch, do not ban me. This is just red. Not get red in my hair. I might have to add more red when I get to when I have the accessories on and I have the shirt on and I know how low down it goes, but okay. I mean, that looks pretty bloody already. Make it juicier looking, though. I have red all over my fingies now. That is fine. That'll come off eventually. Okay, go back there. Okay. That looks pretty gross. Excellent. Let's just soften that with more red. This is very purple. That's a little bit better. I think I need more on this side, just like a little. Okay, yeah, see? It's got wetness to it. I think I might need more on this side, but this side's pretty good. There, cool. Dope. I think it's probably, let me see. So I can see in the little display for the camera. There we go. Blood done. Don't need that. Got some more blood droppies. I have like a little sponge that helps. Just a little bit more texture in there. Thanks, Salt! Yeah, it does look pretty good. I'm pretty... Yeah, I can't really see that in the mirror. I used to actually be a scare actor, and they didn't have enough people to do makeup, so I did my own sometimes. This is back in like university, so I was like 18. So I got really good at least blood. Blood I get how it works. My thumb is so red now. Okay, I'm gonna leave this over here because I might put some blood on my boobies later. My hands are purple, but that is fine. Don't need that anymore. Setting spray. Setting spray my neck. There we go. Okay. Then I will put my fangs in, and then I'm gonna have to BRB real quick to put the dress on. Because the Dimitrescu girls don't actually have fangs, but fuck you, I'm putting my fangs in anyway. They're really small, so like... Fuck yeah, fangs, yeah. So like, unless I'm like, specifically smiling, like you can't really see them that much. Like, I guess when I'm talking, it's like if I go blah, blah, blah. I don't know, you can see them a bit. Okay. I think that's everything. I can at least put all my makeup back in my bag. I had to move all of my makeup from where it normally goes. Because where it normally goes is behind my laptop. Not super helpful right about now. Okay. That, I'll probably have to touch up my lipstick later because I'm definitely eating between now and when I actually shoot. But yeah, so that's all done. So I'll still be here and I'll still reach out and you can still hear me. I'm just gonna get rid of the picture for a hot sec so I can put the dress on, and then you can watch me put like the corset and everything on. I'm just gonna wash my hands and then put the dress on, and then we'll do some finishing touches like the accessories and things, and you gotta keep bouncing on enough? Sweet, 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 sweet. Thank you, Kai, thank you! I'm really proud of how this makeup turned out. I think thing I forgot is I do actually, before I do everything, I have to get this on my forehead. So these I think are like tattoo appliques. So I guess I'll use this because I have 3 of them. So yeah, I guess I'll do. You didn't expect that? Yeah, the shorts. The shorts are great. So I guess I'll do this and then I'll do a BRB. Because I don't want to put this on with the dress on because then I'll just get water everywhere. So, hello. I assume I just put this on my face and then get it wet. So I guess I'll do that real quick. I need another sponge. I need a sponge that doesn't have red on it. You definitely can't see me do this because I need the sink, but this is definitely designed for someone with a smaller or with a bigger head than I have. I look like Sailor Mars got very mad at me. The booty is watching. The spooky booty. Yeah, I look like Sailor Mars just was like to my face. So I think I got this on correctly. I don't know if I've smudged it because it definitely moved around a little bit when it was on my... Because it's on my nose. It's way too big for my head. So like... We'll see if this works. I might have to take it off and just draw a rose on my face, but we'll see if it works. Okay, let's see. The pig reveal. Oh, that definitely didn't work. Oh no, it's okay. Some of it didn't stick to my head, but... It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm gonna have to clean up the bit that didn't stick to my nose. Because that didn't stick to my nose at all. Oh god, it's stuck to my fingers. You gotta make sure it's wet through. Yeah, I did. It's just it didn't stick to my nose. Because my nose is weird. But the good thing is, I can just draw more stem with eyeliner, so that won't be too hard. That's not too bad. I can just touch that up with eyeliner. Yeah, we're talking about the pumpkin booty. See? Yeah, that definitely could have gone worse. Yeah, I'll just fix this up real quick with gold eyeliner. Where did you go? Okay. You definitely won't be able to see this because I need to... can hardly tell. Wait, if I not take a photo camera, why did you do that? But yeah. See? That's not too bad at all. Gotta. There we go. The details on my tattoo are so good, but the HD camera really makes it show. Yeah. Like, look at the. If I refocus this. Like, let's see if I can zoom in a little. You can see all the little. So much of this was single line or single needle too. So that's the reefer. I might as well just show you my tattoos while I'm here. Yeah. And you can see like all that. Yeah, she's amazing. And like, let me see if I can get where the focus is. My hourglass. And then my little umbrella. It's like actually, I don't know if I can turn this, but there's like, it's dot shaded, so she skipped the thing along my arm to shade that. I don't know. What else? There's my elbow. I mean, there's like little details in there that like don't really show up most of the time. Need to go to Toronto to get tattoos. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. And then this is all just pointillism. But she did like a gradient so it wasn't all solid. So it like kind of fades as it goes into the other ones. And she did that so that like it goes like in behind these ones. These she did as well. Which are all dot. Where's the focus spot? There it is. Yeah, she did all of these. And then like, I mean, she's done. Thank God my elbow bends backwards. That's black work. I could probably show you a little bit of the back tattoo, but like, that's like my wings. I don't know where the fuck this camera is focused at. Yeah, that's my wings. And there's a whole tree back there. Cause I can't see where the camera is. But yeah, there's a whole thing back there. But yeah, she does an incredible job. Where's hi? Now it's at least focused back here. That's better. But yeah, Elena Mule from Bellwood's Tattoo. She's fantastic. She's in LA right now because Ontario's locked down, but yeah. What other tattoos do I have? I have a spoon on my leg. I have, I can also just tilt the camera down. Zara, what are you doing? The camera goes down here. I have a little stick and poke on my foot. Tattoo. That's some premium toe content right there. Some premium toes. Let me stick that back out and fix this fucking camera angle. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but here we are. Okay, that should be good. So I've got this done. I've got this done. I gotta put the dress on, so I'll do that next. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my BRB screen, but you can still hear me. I'm still here. I'm still here as usual. Yep, okay, the audio's... music's working. Okay, great. Didn't really think through how I was gonna get this shirt off without smudging my makeup, but you know. Oh, I need a fucking... okay. That photo iconic. Thank you! I shot that last summer. I've got I don't know if you can kind of see. I've got 2 different colored socks on and the shirt split. So there's a YouTube channel I watched all last year. It ran from November 2019 to November 2020. It lasted exactly 365 days of daily uploads, and then they deleted it all. But they had a very much like a black and white split motif. So the shirt and the socks are from there. The dress is from the company I model for, the clothing company, which is Gloomth, which is an independent company here in Toronto. If you want to support them, they're great. They have up to 6XL, I think, now on some of their stuff, and 5XL on pretty much everything else. And then, the shoes are just demonious. And I've got split makeup, which you can't really see in that photo, but it's like goth black makeup on one side. It's like a skull, but it's like, there's a skull on one side and then like more regular goth makeup on the other side. Okay, dress. How am I going to get in here? So I got the biggest size this dress comes in. I'm not just iconic. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I do okay. Like, I'm proud of the work I do, but it's not... It's always getting better, you know? Some of it's also, like, my partner takes all the photos and I edit pretty much all of them, so... We don't really have a lot of professional shit going on in our setup. It's all amateur. Okay, now can I get this arm in the sleeve? Okay, great. Biceps, work with me. Work with me, biceps. I gotta zip up this fucking dress. God, I'm so glad I'm as flexible as I am. Otherwise, this would be impossible. So they put the cheapest fucking zipper in the universe in this thing. Okay. Do I have it all on? I think it's good. I mean, I have blood smudges now all over my chest, but that's fine. Okay. Face. Hello! I'm in the dress now. I will move this out of the way and move this up. I will be back here again. I can close that door now, actually. Yeah, this is the dress. Thank you. So yeah, it's got the hood and everything. So yeah, Bella. So I have some accessories and shit to put on, but you can see like this is tight on my arm. Thank you! The dress I bought online, and like a lot of the accessories came with it, and like this came with it. But, I mean, yeah, so it's very tight on the biceps, but it's very loose here. Like, so, I am, I don't owe a sewing machine, so I'm not going to tailor this. Instead, I'm going to do I call it the poor man's tailoring option, except for these are not cheap. Got a corset. I'm just going to throw on top of here. And then just never breathe again. That's a lie. I can breathe perfectly fine in a corset. It just makes my ribs angry sometimes. Oh, thank you, Kai! I am a simple man and clearly a seafood fan because I shrimp forever. Thank you. God damn it, can you just go in the... There we go. There we go. You're shrimping hard? Thank you. Oh god, doing up this... I normally am fine at doing up corsets behind my back, but... This arm... The sleeve is so tight. Okay. For whatever reason, a lot of clothing companies think that women just cannot have fucking biceps, which is not true. I have bigger arms than most men. And I do not work out. I just happen to have a giant arm. The cane probably has something to do with it, but let's tuck nicely. Okay. So corset. All nicely done up. I think that looks a lot nicer than just the buttons at the front. Ha! He's simping. Aw, damn shrimping. Okay, where's the... Okay, I'm gonna do this first. I am probably allergic to this, but that's fine. So I've got the... I bought this, but I added this gem because it didn't come with a gem on it. It's just another extra sword. So I already owned this, which is not the green that they have, but close enough. Not to be dramatic, but I think you've killed me. Oh, I've not tasted girl blood in a while. Silly human thing. God, I keep getting red all over my hands from my neck, but that's fine. That is fine. That is just a thing we will live with. Okay, I cannot lift my arm in this. It is not stretching. Dead. Oh god, okay. Because the issue is with these is I cannot raise my arm enough to do this behind me like I normally would. Oh my god, this chain is so fucking unnecessarily long. I mean, these are all just gonna go in my boobs. I don't know who I'm kidding, but they're, they work. They work well enough. Where's the bell at? Oh, there we go. Respectfully, yes. Yes, I've got here, hide for the sins. But yes, I've got this going on. I've got to get the Joker on now, which is a cheap, shitty one, but it works. I've got this situation. So you can see, like, if you look close up, the glue job was not fantastic, but that's what for editing and post is for. Okay, Velcro. I'm gonna negotiate with you here. Do not get stuck in my hair, you awful bitch. Okay, good. Hopefully the Velcro has listened to me and will not actually get stuck in my hair. I'm also going to do this the wrong way around to hopefully help with that. Okay. Great. He's laughing at me. Seriously though, Velcro is just evil. I get why they'd use it for something like this that's cheap and it's not necessarily a standard size, but it's not my favorite to put Velcro behind my neck. Oh no, I fucked this up. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this the scary way. There, that works. Okay. Now I'm gonna add blood to my titties. It's gonna smudge blood on my chest. Smudge blood on my chest. Smudge blood everywhere. To make up for the fact that there's blood everywhere anyway. TD blood, woo! Yes, and I'm sure I marked this as a mature stream, but... Okay. Time to add splatters for texture. Looking respectfully, all the respect. Okay, I think we're pretty solid on these. These are going to piss me so off, but that's fine. These are not attached well, but they're fine. They're working. They're doing their job. They're working with what they've got. Okay. So, I haven't even brushed my hair. This is just my natural hair texture from my shower yesterday, which seemed to be the most accurate, so there's that. So what they gave me were these shitty PVC gloves that, I hate the texture nightmare. And, like, the shitty floppy fingers, like, that does not look great. I mean, they're not terrible, I guess. They're not the worst. But I have a better option. And my option is real goddamn leather. They ain't Bella. Yeah, they're not good enough for her. She's got better taste. So, instead, what I've got is these, which I think... A, they're real leather, and B, they keep her little wristies out. So, this seems a little bit like a better option. Plus it means because I'm shooting at sunset, you'll be able to kind of see where my arms are a little bit better. Better than the game version. Thank you! Hi, Captain Caboose! Hi, Rebel! Thank you so much. I'm doing great. I'm warm now. I'm gonna take the gloves off. I'm trying to think. Do I have any other pieces? I have one more piece. I have one more piece to this cosplay, other than the shoes, which I'm not putting on because I'm in the house. I am Bella. Yes. Yes, I am. I think I was made for this cosplay. You can only guess how warm I am currently. Yeah, I mean... This isn't as thick as it looks, which is nice, but the corset and the fact that my partner's in the middle of installing our AC and my door's closed, it's not great. But last piece to the cosplay is the prop. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Thank you! Yes, it's so sick. But yeah, I could have paid quite a lot of money for an accurate one that's like the correct shape. They're like $50. This was $15 on Kijiji. And it looks so much better, and I can use it for other things, so. I do look very hot, yeah. You know, I don't know if the heat wave started, you know, backwards in time because of this, but I will take credit for it anyway. Yeah, and I got my fangs in. So this seems like the completed look, which I'm very proud of. I'm gonna go put this down so I don't hurt myself, because it's not like razor sharp, but it's still sharp. But that's what the leather gloves are for. So I'm gonna take these off because, oh my god, I'm so warm. Oh, my eyeliner's probably melted. That's probably bad. So, I'll maybe chat for a little bit longer, and then I gotta start working on doing TikToks and things. And then get ready for the shoot. But all in all, oh my god, I can't move my arm far enough. There we go. Let's move that down. But yeah, so I think all in all this turned out pretty good. I've got blood all over me. My hair is probably gonna be pink at the end of all this, but the things we do for art. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Got my blood stuff for later in case I need to touch anything up. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Oh my god, I'm trying to not ruin everything. Yeah, I'm super pleased with putting the shrimp aside. You do genuinely look sick. Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with this. Like, my goodness. This is a solid look, solid look. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm doing this shoot. There's actually a castle, not super close to here, but like in the general area of the city. There's Castle Loma, and I can get there not too hard. So it looks. Am I headed to Loma? Yeah. Because I figured like my apartment is not like the right atmosphere for Castle Dimitrescu, but so like an indoor shoot wouldn't necessarily be the level of accurate that I want, or at least it wouldn't be the right tone because all my walls are white. I don't have any wood paneling. I just don't think it would look great. And I don't even have like an old Victorian couch or whatever. My couch is very 70s and brown. So like the only real like proper chair I could like sit in would be like this one, which is nice. But Castle Loma is an actual fucking castle that's close enough, and you know, I won't be able to shoot inside or whatever, or even on the grounds. But I can shoot in the park next to it with it in the background. So that's what I'm hoping for. And yeah. Should be good times. Should be good times. Oh my god, my hair. It's not red, but it looks on camera like it's turning red because it's in front of the. Thank you. Welcome Shivoxel to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. God, I've been so obsessed with like Resi 8 too. Like I've watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough. I'm like halfway or over halfway. I'm at the bit where he just beat Moreau. So he just beat Moreau, and I watched his live stream of him speedrunning it on casual. Thank you, gaming. Thank you for stopping by. If you weren't suddenly strapped for cash, you'd be buying it because it's so good. Yeah, pretty much. For me, it's just my fingies don't work great. So, like, the accessibility of certain games, like, especially shooters, is not the greatest. But I love... This is why I watch Let's Plays. Like, Let's Plays help make stories, like, a little bit more accessible, because I can't always play the games. Yeah, I watched Sean play through it. I've watched all but one of the episodes of Markiplier playing it so far. I've watched, like, the odd episode here and there of other friends playing it. Crank Gameplays, I've seen him play it his entire first playthrough. He did it all in one sitting. Like, he started it and was just so obsessed he finished it in a 10.5-hour stream. He just sat there and did the whole thing. And then he did another playthrough where he did like hardcore, and then he played through and that was in 2 streams. One 3 or 4 hour stream, and then another 6 or 7 hour stream where he's just like, I'm just going to do the whole thing. And I think he's planning on doing another run at some point as Village of Shadows and stuff. But yeah, and then fucking Ashley Robato's playing it, and I've seen her first YouTube video of it, which is really funny because if watching girls simp over the vampire ladies is extra good. But yeah, I've seen a lot of playthroughs of the game, but I just keep going like, yes, more vampire ladies. And like my entire like TikTok for you page has turned into Ashley Roboto. Yeah. She's played Resi 8 too, so she's got like the first clip videos, like 10 minutes of her like getting to the castle is on her YouTube page. Her shrimping was next level. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was really funny. Her fucking face the entire time. Oh god. So yeah, like my entire TikTok for you page is just constantly like cosplayers and like simp videos of it. Genuinely wish you could stream it because damn. Yeah, it's such a good game, and like I don't know why I didn't like assume that I'd be doing this cosplay when the trailer came out, but I was like, oh, that's nice, but like I'll wait until I see what the game's like. Tell me why. Why would I not have just made this cosplay like months ago? Why? For why? But yeah, so God, I can see myself in the little, because I can see myself over there, but like if I look up at the camera, there's the little viewfinder thing. And... Hi, Goro! Hi! Welcome to the stream! Yeah, I just spent like almost 2 hours putting this all on. Yeah, I'll stay until 5, and then I gotta do some stuff. Gotta do TikToks and things for a couple hours. But yeah, I think honestly, like at some point, I might have to like do something about the sleeves, but. Didn't your mother ever teach you to eat spaghetti with some fucking manners? Yeah, pretty much. Also, I am not good at accents, but I did better at that than I thought, probably because my one aunt is from New Jersey, so that helps a little bit. But, yeah, I was a little bit messy with the spaghetti. You know, I like to play with my food. But yeah, I'm actually also really glad that I went with, like, less black than I initially was going to. I was going to just do, like, black. I dare you to go to a blood bank begging for blood bags. Quite honestly, the Canadian blood bank is, again, not too far from here. Like, I'd have to take like a bus and then like walk over. But it's also like an old Victorian building. It used to be the old sick kids hospital, actually. Also, fun fact, while we're talking about blood and blood banks, did you know that whole blood transfusions were invented by a Toronto doctor? It's invented here! Like, before that, they would just, like, inject water. They would just inject saline, which is fine if you're losing blood volume, but when you lose clotting factors and stuff, like... That's not, like, you need the platelets and the red blood cells and all that shit too. So, yeah. Invented here in Toronto. Fun little fact I learned, because a friend of mine does, cemetery tours here in Toronto, and she did one on, like, death, dying, and doctors in Victorian Toronto. It was really cool. You haven't actually played RE Village, however... How did the three daughters turn out looking originally like brown, black-haired women who went to Vegas and got some French dude to highlight and doll them up to a midnight crisis? There is a reason why the daughters look like this. And also, like, it doesn't necessarily say that painting is of the girls. Like, it's got their names and stuff. But either they looked like that and then died and then became this, or there's a theory going around that Lady Dimitrescu's original three daughters, she already had 3 daughters before she became one of the lords, and they all died, and then so when she got her 3 new daughters from Miranda, she named them after her old daughters, and then she lost them all in one day. So no wonder she was fucking upset at you. Because, like, if she'd already lost daughters before, she would have been so fucking pissed. I don't know how committed you are to the gimmick of your look, but you're missing bugs inside your mouth and such. I mean, what I can do is, do I still have it? I mean, it's not like a proper, like, beetle, but I can, like, put, like, little spider on my face. But I don't think I have beetles. I don't think I have beetles. I just have this little plastic spider, which I've had for like a billion years, but stick that there. I have a spider on my face. Okay, I'm gonna go put that back. So you can talk real about the story. Okay, yeah. So, what the fuck exactly is Chris Redfield? Okay, so Chris Redfield is just a military man. That's pretty much it. He's just a dude from one of the earlier games. He's from like I think Umbrella trained him. But yeah, he's just a dude. Like, part of the reason why he's so badass, from what we see in the game, he's something more. Maybe, but I don't really think so. He just has military training, because you have to, like, also remember that, like, he does better than, like, Ethan, because Ethan's just some guy. Like, Ethan was just some dude who, like, his girlfriend went missing, and he was like, I had D&D this weekend, fuck it, I guess I'll go save you, and then he ends up, like, infected and weird. Ethan's useless? He's not completely useless, but pretty close. Who have I been eating? Hi, Wine. Welcome to the stream. Who have I been eating? Just a man thing, you know. We need a moment of silence for Barry from RE1, the black guy who's big as fuck and dies with bazooka. Ethan is the worst protag RE has ever had. Maybe. I mean, I haven't really played a lot of the Resident Evil games. I do love myself a Jill sandwich. You just dislike him? Yeah, I mean, he's not my favorite Ethan on Earth. Yeah, like, Chris is, like, a military man, and, like, his stim packs are from Umbrella, and, like, Umbrella has some shit going on. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's funny when he's dying to me. Oh my god, I love that he's like, oh yeah, my hand can get cut off and I can just put it back on, that's fine, but no, I was not dead this whole time. I'm not made of mold. How dare you imply? Like, sir. Your hand got cut off and you just put it back on. Sir. Take it, like, it'd be one thing if he was born like that, because again, like, I can sort of take my limbs off and put them back on, but I was born like that. And even I'm like, oh, that probably shouldn't happen. Like, I'm aware that no one else can do that. I wish there was another faction that was just like Umbrella, but anti-Umbrella. We can call them Raincoat. Rubber Ducky. Yes, that would be cute. Yeah. I do really like that, like, God, the Donna section was like a fucking escape room. It was so creepy. I loved that bit. It was so good. God, I'm so warm. And I did not have, like, any of my water. And now I don't know how I'm going to. Like, obviously I'm going to hydrate and eat before I shoot. But, like, I don't know how that's going to work. Because I have so much going on. I might have to just, like, suck it up and make a mess of my lipstick and then just fix it after, but I'm running out of black lipstick. That's not true. I have an entire, like, shiny bottle, and then I have just, like, a stick. I'm just out of the black liquid. The, like, matte black. Oh, my God. I don't know why I decided to do this during a heat wave, but, you know. I think I planned this, and then the heat wave happened. I was like, well, I said I was streaming on Friday, so I'm gonna stream and shoot on Friday. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're finishing up soon-ish, like the next 3 minutes. I'm just gonna try and see if there's someone I can raid. And Saul, if you know someone to raid, let me know. Because I'm willing to take suggestions. Oh, I know someone who's streaming. Never mind. Kai? Is Kai streaming right now? Oh no, you're just in chat. Bye, Captain. Have a good one. I know you're streaming now, yeah? You streamed earlier and then got a headache, Kai? Yeah. Streaming's a lot. Just booting up, didn't want to self-promote? Oh, it's totally fine. We know each other in person. You can self-promote in my chat. That's totally fine. Anybody I know can. It's just like people who I don't know. It's like, don't come in here and do that. But yeah, if I know people. Yeah, you did raid for me earlier, so like I can at least return the favor. Hell yeah. So I'm just gonna like a quick thing I gotta do. Let me see. I have moved so many windows places I did not want to move them, but that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Fix that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna raid Captain Caboose. Just stay in chat. I believe he's playing DBD, Dead by Daylight right now. So I mean, it's still good. Oh my goodness, where is the thing? Brad will stick around. Yeah, he's a good bean. I used to live with his wife before they met. We've been good friends since my like second year of university, and then yeah, so I've known him since they started dating, which is a while back. So yeah, go support my pal. And thank you so much for stopping by. I think I'm gonna stream the next bit of Doki Doki Literature Club either sometime next week, I think. And then with today's stream, I'll have hit affiliate. So, I'm gonna have to, like, get my setup a little bit more fancy, but I probably won't be too fancy about it. Yeah. Okay. 4 viewers? That's everybody, I think. Pretty much everybody. But yeah, have fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll, see you in a week.